I'd like to introduce you to a very special podcast I've created called Coffee with Chase. Now, this is going to be a short form podcast. It's going to vary from week to week, just depending on topics, of like certain everyday life, week to week catch up, just certain aspects of life, things I'm passionate about, other good stuff. But I just want to give you a brief introduction in the first episode, just of myself and how I got into podcasting, the structuring and scheduling of the show. Now, a story. I want to tell you a little bit about myself right now. I'm from a small town in New York where there's not a lot of stuff to do, so it's very hard to truly find what you're passionate about. Now we do have, certain areas to work in, like, your mom and pop shops, your pizzerias, restaurants, everyday stores like Walmart and Target. But, it's hard to really find out your passion when there's nothing to do in your hometown. A lot of people know what I mean. They'll listen to this from my hometown. So it's very hard sometimes. But there always is a college route. And, I've done that before. I finished, I have my degree, but I've hit the, that ver- proverbial, proverbial brick wall, if that makes sense. And it's very hard to like move forward with that when it's something I don't want to do anymore. So that's where podcasting comes in because this is something I'm truly passionate about and wanted to get into for the longest time. And in today's day and age, due to COVID-19, this is something I can really sink my teeth into and truly focus on because, you know, some people are still trying to figure out what they want to do in life, what they're passionate about. And during this time, I truly focused on, what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, and, how to move forward with it. And I just came up with the, conclusion that podcasting is something I'm truly passionate about. Um, Now, I'm the type of person that finds podcasting to be a truthfully, um, like helping form, if that makes sense. Um, I find it as a good way to decompress after a long day, or a certain way to escape everyday life and just take some time out of your day just to, you know, s- just to escape for a little bit. I know I just said that, but it's the best way I can put it. And this is something I'm truly passionate about. I really hope this is the show for you, and that brings you a sense of relief. Oh, this show brings you a sense of relief and just helps you out. Now, the structure of the show is something I came down to in a very brief discussion. Um, this is almost going to be like a sit down between two close friends trying to catch up at a local coffee shop, talking about everyday life, what's going on, very brief stuff. And, that's it brings me into like the scheduling also. Um, Now I do work another job, so this podcasting thing is a side project for me to work on. Trying to figure out when to release episodes. I think it's just going to be like an every week thing or every 2 weeks because I do work another job and it's going to be a process. Trying to get used to podcasting, figuring out a schedule, all that good stuff. And the last thing I want to leave you guys with is I'm the person that you meet and is very odd. I hate to say this, but very awkward. I deal with tons of anxiety and depression. So it's very hard for me to fully develop, words. I know it sounds silly, but, put them into conversation. So this is going to be a way for me to, work on that, help myself, develop these social skills and social interactions. And, I just want to help other people too. Um, Find out what you're truly passionate about and go forward with it because it's today life is so short and just go for anything you're passionate about and put your mind to it because everybody has one thing they're passionate about and just keeps thinking about it every day, day in and day out, but never goes for it. So this just goes to show you no matter who you are, what you're struggling with, go after what you're passionate about because this I'm a, I'm a proof of it too because I struggle with a lot of stuff. I will get into that at a later date and time just because that's a whole story in and of itself. Um, I just want to say again, thank you for joining me, and just want to leave you with this: the coffee is always on, and new friends are always welcomed. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye.